Do you know the history of the Bible? Do you know the history of the Bible? Do you know the history of the Bible? Do you know the history of the Bible?
Who knows the history?
Do you
of the
know the
Quran?
history? I know it. I know it. I know it. Wait,
Please come on here.
Let me speak to him. Come ask me. Talk to me. Talk to me.
Do you
I'm
know
here.
the history of the
Yes,
Quran?
I know it. Do you know the history of the Bible?
Siraj,
Do you know the history of the
I am
Bible?
convinced
Do you know the
that
history of the
you
Bible?
can't think
Do you
through.
know the history
This
of the
is what
Bible?
I am convinced
No.
about.
Do you know the history of the Bible? Wait. I know. I'm one of
You may
them.
know, but that's
Running.
pretty
Coward. I'm here.
Please come.
I'm here. I'm here. Do you know the
are a bit
history of the
desperate
Bible?
at the moment,
Do you know the history of
I'm
the
trying to
Bible?
speak to him.
Do you know the history of the Bible?
Please
I'm
come.
here. Do you know? Wait.
Are you desperate?
Yes.
You are desperate.
Are you desperate?
I am not.
I'm here.
Thank you.
I'm here.
So please.
I'm here. Please. Do you know the history of the Bible?
Who wrote down the Quran?
Ignore him. He
Who
has to talk
wrote
to me.
down the Quran?
Who wrote down the Bible?
Anyone? Any Muslim who can think.
I'm here.
You are
Talk to me.
disqualified.
Talk to me.
Did you not
Wait.
hear that I said any Muslim
Ignore him.
who
Ignore
can
him.
think?
I'm a Muslim.
You, sir.
Who wrote the Bible?
Who wrote down the
Who
Quran?
wrote the Bible?
Anyone?
Who wrote the Bible? I'm here. Ignore him. Ignore him.
desperate.
Ignore him. Come here. I'm here to educate you.
Anyone?
I'm here to ignore him.
Clearly-
Brothers, ignore him.
Clearly, the
Talk
best
to me.
of
Talk
the
to me.
best of what you've got is
I'm
this
here.
gentleman here.
Yeah, I'm here. Who wrote
He
the
has
Bible?
a track record.
Wait.
Of, okay.
Show me.
All right.
Show me. Wait. Ignore him. Ignore him. Yes.
Ask the same
Go
question
on.
to him.
And I will ask you questions. You will answer.
Listen carefully.
Yes, go on.
He is going to answer the
Yes,
question. or
I
not.
will answer and you will answer my
Who
questions. Yeah.
wrote down
I will answer.
the Quran?
Yes. The answer is the Quran was revealed. The word is the word of God, of Allah. Was
Everything
revealed.
apart from an answer that I'm looking for.
Wait.
Who wrote
I'm giving you the
down
answers.
the Quran?
Listen, I'm giving you the
Any
answers.
Muslim here?
I'm here. I'm explaining to you.
Who?
I'm explaining to
Well,
you.
I know
Ignore
he
him.
is here,
Ignore him.
but he
Ignore
is
him.
not helping us.
Ignore him.
Who wrote the Quran down?
Okay, I'll give him the
Anyone?
answer. The companions of the Prophet. And who wrote the Bible? I give him the answer.
Who's
the
that? Please
companions.
come on.
Yes, I'm here.
Who wrote down
Yes,
the Quran?
yes, the companions. I'm here. Why are you ignoring?
Who?
I'm here.
Excuse
Discuss
me.
with me. Who wrote the Bible?
Hey, don't touch me.
Okay, who wrote? Okay, don't hide Don't hide. Why are you scared? Why are you scared? Why are you scared? He's scared. Coward.
Who wrote down?
Coward.
Name.
Companions.
Please.
I can name.
name?
Zayd
Who?
bin Thabit.
Who?
Zayd bin Thabit.
Zayd
bin Thabit.
Don't touch me.
Mu'ad.
Please don't touch me.
Mu'ad.
You can
Abdurrahman
dance
ibn
for
al-Harith.
all day long,
Abdurrahman
but
ibn
do
al-Harith
not touch
al-Ansari.
me.
Zayd bin Thabit.
Look.
What else do you want?
Siraj,
What
you
else do you
can
want?
dance
I give him the
all day
answer.
long.
Why is he repeating?
Don't touch me.
Why is he
Who
repeating?
wrote the Quran?
Ignore him. I give him the
Zayd bin
answer.
Thabit.
I give him the answer.
Is
Who wrote the Bible?
Is what he says.
Who wrote the
Do you
Bible?
agree?
Who wrote the Bible? Who
Zayd
wrote
bin
the
Thabit.
Bible? Who wrote the Bible?
When?
Who wrote the Bible?
Before Muhammad died or after?
Who wrote? Before Muhammad Prophet died, in front of the Prophet. The answer is there. Wait.
Was it
The
before
answer was
Muhammad
there.
died or not?
No, before he died. Ignore him, brother.
Before Muhammad
Ignore
died?
him. I'm here. Are you coward? Are you coward?
Well,
Who wrote the Bible?
look.
Who wrote the
Siraj,
Bible?
You have
Who
a
wrote the
track
Bible?
record
Listen.
of not switching on your
Who
brain.
wrote the Bible?
So I am not
Now
here
I
to
answered
deal
your
with that.
question. Who wrote
So,
the Bible?
The challenge.
Who wrote the Bible?
I'm asking a simple question.
Who wrote the Bible?
Who wrote the
Who wrote the Bible?
And when?
Who wrote the Bible? Ignore him. Ignore
Any
him.
answer, sir?
Ignore him. Who wrote the Bible? Who wrote the Bible?
Any answer,
Ignore
sir?
him.
Who
Ignore
wrote
him.
down the
Ignore
Quran
him. Ignore
and
him.
when?
Billah alaikum. Ignore him. Ignore him.
Don't touch
Ignore
me.
him.
Don't touch me. Don't
Okay, I'm
touch
not touching him. Who wrote? Don't answer anything. I give him the answer. What are you talking about? Stop saying Allah Ya'lam. What do you mean? We know who wrote in the Quran. Why are you saying Allah Ya'lam?
I said, I don't know.
Mister, don't talk then. Don't say Allah Ya'lam then. Okay, go away. If you don't know, don't answer then. Why are you answering? Don't answer. Because you answering if you don't know. I answered. I give him the answer. Ignore him. Who wrote the Bible? Who wrote the Bible?
No answer.
Who wrote the Bible?
Who wrote down the
Who wrote the
Quran
Bible?
and
Who wrote the Bible?
So this is the
Coward
problem
man.
we are facing.
This is the
Are you a good
problem
Muslim?
we are facing. Ignore him.
Are you a good Muslim?
Ignore. Are you listening?
Faithful Muslim?
Are you listening? Ignore him.
So faithful Muslims
Who wrote the Bible?
who don't know who wrote the Quran down.
Tell me the people who I witnessed when the disciples were writing the Bible.
Are you
Ask
a faithful Muslim,
him
sir?
The people, who are the people who witnessed
Are you a
the
faithful Muslim,
disciples
sir?
when they were writing the Bible?
Who's the people that write the script?
Who witnessed? Are you scared?
Hearing my
I'm here.
question,
Who wrote the
None of
Bible?
you have an answer.
Who wrote the
You, sir.
Bible?
Who wrote down the Quran? And
Yes.
You want me to say it to him?
No, ask him who were the eyewitness. Who
Okay.
were the eyewitness when the disciples were writing the Bible? Who were the eyewitness?
Are you a
Who
Muslim,
were
sir?
the eyewitness?
I'd like
I'm
Muslims to
asking,
answer this.
who were the eyewitnesses?
Who write your Bible? The
No,
Quran?
who are the eyewitnesses?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
1, 2,
7, 8,
3,
9,
4, 5,
about
6, 7,
10
8, 9, 10. I'm here. Coward.
Islamic.
No, wait. Stop lying about that. I give him.
put in place.
No, I give him.
He's
Listen.
like that?
No, listen.
Okay.
Stop lying about Islam.
Okay.
We know the hadith. If you don't know about Islam, do not speak about that. Please.
you know more than me.
Politely. Do not speak. Do not speak about that.
Who wrote down the Quran?
I gave you the answer.
Siraj.
I'm not touching you. You're a
pushed
coward.
me
No,
when you
I was
came
walking
here.
because you was walking and I was walking by mistake. So tell me
I know
who
you
wrote
made a
the
mistake.
Bible?
Please
Who
do
wrote
not
the Bible?
do this again.
Talk to me. He's coward. He's coward. I give him the answer. But he's not answering. I want who were the eyewitnesses when the disciples were writing the Bible. Who
come on
were
here.
the eyewitnesses? Ignore him. I give him the answer. He doesn't want to. I give him the answer. I give you the answer. I give him the answer. No, ignore him. Are you a Muslim? Are you a good Muslim? Listen what I'm saying.
just see
No,
what I'm saying.
He's ignoring. Ignore him.
I want to speak to
Who
people.
wrote the Bible? Who wrote the Bible?
Who wrote the Bible?
Any eyewitness? Who wrote the Bible and any eyewitness?
The answer will be same what he says.
Who wrote?
The answer will be same what he
Who
I'm
wrote the
here.
Quran?
I'm here. Tell him Zayd ibn Thabit. Tell him all of them. Zayd ibn Thabit, Abdurrahman ibn al-Harith al-Ansari, all of them. Abdurrahman ibn Auf al-Ansari.
Same.
I just gave you the answer. Same Zayd ibn Thabit. Tell him.
Exactly.
Zayd ibn Thabit. Tell
Zayd
him.
ibn Thabit.
Before the Prophet passed away, tell him the answer. Zayd ibn Thabit.
no.
Shall I
Let
give you the
him-
hadith?
let
I will
him.
give you the hadith.
There, go.
Here. This sick guy in the head. This sick guy in the head. He's a drunk person. I'm asking him, come to discuss with me about the Quran. He's asking who wrote the Quran. I gave him the answers, the names, and he asked also when was the Quran written down. He said before Prophet passed away or before after the Prophet passed away. I told him the Quran was written down before Prophet passed away. His time during the revelation, the Quran was completed. And I gave the answers. Zayd ibn Thabit was one of them who used to write the Quran from the Prophet. Zayd ibn Thabit, Mu'adh, Abdurrahman ibn Auf al-Ansari. Oh, you got exposed. Ask him who were the eyewitnesses when the disciples were writing the Bible. No eyewitness. No eyewitness. No eyewitness who wrote the Bible no eyewitness who wrote the Bible. The disciples who seen them when the disciples were writing down the Bible. Every time silly question you're asking repeating same questions.
Confusing account.
I'm here. You are confused.
No Islamic sources give multiple options.
Mister, I'm
As to
here.
who wrote the
You
Quran?
don't know who wrote the Bible. Look. He
have
doesn't know about
multiple
his book.
His dick yet? Have you sucked his dick yet? That's why he's filming you and his dick's hard for you as well. Look at his pants.
Are you a
Yeah.
Muslim?
Sucking him dick and all that.
Is this the quality of Muslims?
Okay.
That's why I'm attacking Muslims.
Is this the quality?
This guy,
I don't even-
No.
You sucking him out there.
you born out of wedlock.
Abominable.
You
sir.
born out of
do
wedlock.
not belong.
You are not blessed.
You do not.
You are not blessed.
In a
The Bible
civilized
says
world.
a bastard should
Abomination.
not attend
Look at
congregation
this
prayer.
Nothing.
Let me insult him according to the Bible. Let me insult him according to the Bible. According to the Bible.
Thinking about
According to the Bible, Christians, Gentiles are dogs and swine. According to the Bible, oh, come talk to me. Allah Akbar, come talk to me.
Did you hear what the gentleman was saying?
According to the Bible, Christians, Gentiles are dogs and swine. That's what Jesus called them. And he says Christian Gentiles are completely confused. What do you mean? What? Yeah, I know. I don't ask you that. No, I said Jesus called Gentiles Christians dogs and swine. And he said to his disciples, do not go where Samaritans and Gentiles are. According to Jesus, Gentiles are nothing. They are dogs and swine. Matthew chapter 15, verse 23 to 26. Again, Matthew chapter 7, verse 6. Again, Mark chapter 7, verse 26 to 27. Jesus denied and ignored the Gentiles. He called them swine and dogs. And Ephesians, he says, Christians, Gentiles are confused. Ephesians 4:17. Jesus said, do not go where Samaritans and Gentiles are. So they're telling us Jesus was sent to Gentiles as well. Does that look like Jesus was sent to Gentiles? No.
Always thinking about
You are confused.
evil nonsense.
You are confused.
His religion is
Jesus called you swine and dogs.
to think
Jesus
about
called you
evil
dogs and
nonsense.
swine. Jesus called you swine and
He's
dogs.
going to be on YouTube.
Jesus called him swine and dogs.
Swine and dogs.
Famous
Yeah,
gentleman.
Why did
Jesus.
Jesus call you like non-Gentiles?
Yeah, swine and dogs. Swine and
Why
dogs.
call you a fishes?
Jesus, look, his role model is Jesus.
Survive?
His role model is Jesus, and Jesus called him
Exactly.
swine and dogs.
What's up, man?
Jesus said Gentiles are swine and dogs. He's a racist in the Bible. Shall I give you the verse? You want to?
Right there.
Shall I give you? Just read Matthew chapter 15, verse 23 to 26. No, it's not out of context. The lady he called her a dog and swine is because of not being an Israelites.
I know you
Ignore him.
recited the Quran.
Ignore him.
Who wrote
Ignore.
that? Do you know the
Listen,
population
brother,
of
are you
the-
okay,
Listen,
mister?
This gentleman won't let
Did I not give you the? Do you speak Arabic? Do you want Arabic now?
I'm not Arabic.
So what do you want then? So okay, what do you want then?
Good.
Don't talk to him. Ignore him. I want. I know.
He is the
You
official
are swine
clown of
and dogs.
corner.
Confusion.com.
Please ignore him.
Ephesians 4:17. You are confused. Ignore him.
lie
Please
all
go.
the time.
Please go away, brother, because you're interrupting me. Please, for the sake of Allah.
I'm not.
Just go away because you're talking to him. You don't know about Islam and you're opening your mouth. Just go, please. Come on, yeah.
Trousers. They are the same trousers.
Please go. He didn't say yes, thank you.
Exactly. So you can't
I
ask
asked
me.
him many questions. He's not answering. You
can
ask.
ask me about medicine.
Okay. You ask him. Who were the eyewitnesses when the disciples were writing the Bible? Ask him.
Clearly has a hearing.
Ask him. Ask him. He's not answering. He doesn't want me to ask him.
Exactly.
You
Please
ask him.
come on.
Come
Please
ask
come
that
on.
question. Ask
You know
him.
why?
Who are the eyewitnesses
Everyone else.
when the disciples were writing the Bible? Ask him. No, ask him that question. Okay, no, when he asks you, okay, when he comes to talk to you, ask him, who were the eyewitnesses? No,
Because he thinks no one else.
no.
agree with that?
I got more knowledge than him.
you agree with-
Do you have knowledge
So
about
he
Islam?
thinks
You have no
No,
knowledge.
he told you the answer.
have no knowledge.
Mister,
You don't
mister,
have knowledge.
you were born out
You
of
have
wedlock.
no
You're
knowledge
not
about
blessed.
Quran.
You are not
You have
blessed.
no knowledge about
You're not
Bible.
blessed. You're not
You have
blessed,
no
bastard.
knowledge. No,
Bastard
no,
are not
no.
blessed in the Bible.
You have
Go away.
zero
I don't
knowledge.
talk with bastards.
You have zero
I don't talk with bastards.
You have zero knowledge.
I don't talk. Yeah, ask him. Who are the eyewitnesses when the disciples?
Get him.
Swine
I
and
have no
dogs.
respect for
Swine
you.
and dogs.
You are a typical
Swine and
No
dogs.
respect for you anymore.
Swine and dogs. He's not answering. I answered his questions, but he's not answering my question. No. I give him the answer. Who wrote the Bible? Tell me any eyewitness. Tell me any eyewitness who seen the disciples when they were writing the Bible. Tell me any eyewitness. Go tell me. The disciples' background is unknown. Surnames is unknown. No one knows. Mark, Matthew. Tell me what Hebrew man call himself Mark and Matthew. You tell me. Go find out the disciples' original name. Go find out the original names of the disciples. Let's go. Let's go. We're done. What do you mean?
1 minute comment. Wrapping up.
Okay, Christians here always ask about the Quran. I give him the answers. Who wrote it? When was the Quran was written? I told him everything. I asked him who wrote the Bible. The surnames of the disciples is unknown, and their background is unknown. Mister. Their background, I just gave him the answer. I'm not repeating myself. I'm not repeating. I give you the hadith. Go to Sahih. Look, I'm giving the evidence. Sahih Bukhari, hadith number 4986 all the way to 92. It says when was written the Quran and how was written, who wrote it, before the Prophet or after the Prophet, and all the answers I gave them by asking who were the eyewitnesses when the disciples were writing the Bible. No evidence. Christians even agree, no historical proof evidence when the Bible was written. Some say 70 AD 70, some say AD 50, 60. They're not even sure. But we know when Quran was written, before the Prophet passed away, when the revelation was on, and the compiler was Abu Bakr. By the time Prophet passed away, Abu Bakr combined the Quran. And I gave the reference Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim. So these people are just wasting my time. Imagine you telling me Mark, Matthew is an Hebrew name. Never. Where did they get from? Mark and Matthew. It's unknown. No one knows them. No one has seen the disciples when they were writing the Bible, the Gospels. No one. No evidence. Yet the Christians believe the Bible is not perfectly preserved. I believe my book is preserved. So if you believe your book is not preserved, then who are you to talk to me about the Quran? Who are you to tell me about the Bible? Mister, who enslaved you? Who enslaved you? You was a cow worshipper. Who enslaved you? Who enslaved you? You was a cow worshipper. Cow worshipper. Cow worshipper. He was a cow worshipper. He was enslaved by the European to tell them the Bible. The Bible. They were killed. They got enslaved. They were enslaved. He's here because of slavery.
No, because of visa.
Yes, visa, yes. You was a cow worshipper, and now you're telling me about Christianity. You keep changing. You keep. I never worshipped camel. Oh, Hindus believe cows is blessed.
I'm not a Hindu.
You was Hindu before.
How do you know I was?
Yes, you was. I'm not doubting. You was a Hindu. Oh, liar. Whoa. Oh, liar. Look. A cow worshipper. He said he was a Muslim before. Shame on you. I don't have time for you. You go enslaved by European Christians and you come here telling me why Romans burned the Bible. Why the Romans burned the Bible? Mister, you are a bastard. You are not blessed by the Bible.
And so
God of the Bible said bastards cannot attend the congregation prayer. His bastard is not blessed. Deuteronomy chapter 21 verse. Deuteronomy chapter 2 verse 2 and chapter 23 verse 2. This guy, he was not blessed. It says bastards are not blessed. Do not go to congregation prayer. Bastards are not blessed. Christians, calm down. They believe their book is corrupted. It's not perfectly preserved. And he's here telling me about the Bible. Shame on them. Shame on them. He doesn't believe 1 John verse 5-7. Ask him. He doesn't believe. He believes it's edited. So a book you believe is edited. How can you come here and tell me about that book? How can you tell me a book which was corrupted and you believe 1 John 5-7? Christians here do not believe that verse. Unitarians do not believe Mark chapter 16 verse 17-18, and they're here telling us the Bible is words of God, and yet they believe it's edited and corrupted. How can you tell me it's the word of God when you believe it's edited and corrupted? So what are you telling me? You need to learn first of all. You need to learn. Allah Himself told us that verse. Allah replaced that ruling. Allah does. Yes. Go. Allah told us chapter 2 verse 106. Go learn. Go open. Go open. I'm giving you references. I give you references. Osman. Do you know the history? Osman. He had the original book of the Quran, which was written from Prophet's time, And that book, Hafsa, the daughter of Umar bin al-Khattab, had that book, and Uthman sent some people to be brought the book, original book of the Quran, and Uthman copied from there. So you talking nothing. Tell me one eyewitness. Tell me one eyewitness who witnessed when the disciples were writing the Bible. Nowhere, no eyewitness. Tell me who wrote. Imagine they believe the Bible. They believe the Bible. It was written AD 70. Some of them Christians AD 50, AD 60. I already answered that one. I'm not repeating. He can watch it. He can watch it. He can watch it. You can watch it later. He doesn't know who wrote it. Who had the eyewitness? He doesn't know the eyewitness of the disciples. Who seen the disciples when they were writing the Bible? He doesn't know. Scholars of Christians, they believe no one knows exactly when was the Bible, the Gospels were written. No one's seen the disciples. We don't know the surnames of the disciples. We don't know the background of the disciples. Mark and Matthew, John is not an Hebrew name. Please, Christians, tell us who are the disciples of Jesus. Those names are from European, especially Greece. That's it. I'm done.